Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. Now in this video, I am bringing you yet another cheap wig transformation. The last couple I've done, I've been getting a really good positive response, so I decided, let's follow up on that and do some more. I've been Googling around, I managed to find an even cheaper lace front than the one I found on Amazon. What's better than $15? $12. Oh my gosh, $12, and that was including shipping. Where do they have this wonderful lace front wig, you may ask? Well, I got it from Aliexpress. That's right, Aliexpress had a $12 lace front, and I'm gonna show you what it looked like. This is what $12 got me. This. Okay, so far so good. It's like, you know, your standard packaging for a lace front wig from the internet. You know, it came in a hairnet, you know, the little box around it, and it is a bob. See, I'm guessing probably around like 8 inches. Looking at it, it's not really a whole lot, but you'd be surprised what you can do with a bob wig, and I'm gonna show you. First things first, let's cut out this tag because it's gonna get in the way. Now, first impressions is I'm looking it over and I've noticed the hair is a lot of different lengths. Like we have a lot of long length here at the top, and it tapers down, you know, into layers in the back, and we have finally our very, very small back pieces for the nape of the neck. And it is a ribbon cap with, you know, track sewn on. The hair quality is actually not bad. I have to say I was expecting horrible for the price point, but this is about, I'd say, a medium quality cosplay wig of synthetic hair fibers. Not bad. I have a feeling I kind of know where this hair story is going to take me, but let's see where we can go. Let's plop her on the head because that's going to be really the deciding factor. All right, and that's her on the head. Sidebar, recognize this wig? That's right, it's my $15 Amazon wig that I transformed. I made sure and buy an extra one so I could stack another one right on top before you guys all bought it out. And I didn't even get affiliate money because I didn't put it on my listing. Anyways, let's get to our transformation. All right, let's tack it down to the head. Be right back. All right, I have it tacked out. I'm just gonna brush through the hair before I start rolling it. That's right, I'm gonna roll this hair, but I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm not rolling the full wig. I'm just gonna do the top portion because I wanna add volume to the root of the hair. Because if I were to just tease it right now, it's gonna be a very flat, unfulfilling tease. So we're just gonna do a little bit of extra work. Let's start with some rollers. I'm using small wire mesh rollers. These ones are the blue kind. They're the smaller, medium kind. They're not the bigger ones that I use that are purple. The idea I have in mind is I just want bigger hair. Because just because it's a small, you know, short wig, doesn't mean we can't still tease it and get a lot of volume out of it. Yeah, see, now the roots are sticking straight up, so that'll be a lot better for our final tease out. Whew. All right, and that's about all I'm willing to curl. As I was curling this, I realized curling a short wig is a lot of work, and it's really annoying having to like fuss like the hair constantly. I found myself constantly having to retake down rollers and roll them tighter. So yeah, that's a learning curve for me that I discovered about short hair. So now we're gonna see how it steams. Like, see, I can see some of it spilling out already. So if you ever had that problem, just take another pin and just stick it on in there and create like a fence. There. Okay, now I'm going to steam this and then we're gonna get some curls into this girl. Now you notice I didn't curl the back because all of this is gonna get teased anyway. I'm gonna tease this all the way down to the end so you're not even gonna see it after the hair is done. So I noticed the hair on this is kind of slippery, so I had to find myself really fighting with the rollers to get the hair to wind down tightly. And you can see some of the hair is still kind of slipping out and starting to like bunch up because the hair is so short. So if you're gonna do it, make sure it's like bound down to the head. We're gonna steam it. My steamer is ready. Ooh, let's get going on this while we still have time. Doing all this work for something that's gonna get whittled down to like 5 minutes. Like, if I'm doing all this work, I better not see any of you click and skip on my ad. She is steamed. I'm just gonna let that sit in there for a few seconds, let that heat collect at the top. Make sure those rollers are nice and hot and curling that hair. Oh, it looks like we lost some curl here. Well, you know, there's that. That's fine. We're just gonna tease that extra. See, that's the downside of using shorter hair. Sometimes it won't stick in the roller, so I'm just gonna have to work around that when I start doing my final brush out. But other than that, the rest of it curled fairly nicely. So let's put it in the wig oven and see how our curls turn out. Be right back. Okay, it is all dry and cool to the touch. I just got it out the wig oven. So let's take down the hair and see how our hair curls. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Yes, got a nice little ringlet going. That'll work out nicely in our favor. Yes, gaga. I'm already liking where this is going. All right, I'm gonna speed through and take all these down, and we're gonna start styling it. All right, our curls came out fantastically. Let's brush through and see. And see, even that one I was worried about is actually not so bad. I can work with that. Let's run a brush through it. And so look at that. For those of you curious how it was gonna look on a smaller wig, that's how the curls look. Still bouncy and fun. Yeah, see, look at her. She is an executive ready for work. Now this part's a little jarring because I didn't curl it, but we're gonna tease it, so it'll be just fine. All right, let's go through and start teasing our hair. All right, she is teased, and she looks like Glenn Close in the later scenes of 101 Dalmatians. So let's see what we can get out of her. Let's take our smoothing brush and start styling. One thing you'll learn from styling shorter hair is depending on how short the hair is, like 8 inches or more, you're gonna get a bigger tease out of it because of how layered it is. It's gonna tease down and pack down a lot more, so the hair will look a lot bigger. It's just learning the lengths of hair and really just going from there. All right, just looking at it, I'm seeing a lot of Cruella de Vil vibes happening in this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go in that direction. So let's see where we can go with this. So far, it's pretty decent. It curled really nicely. Shedding a little bit, but that's not so bad. Especially for the price point, like it's not as horrible as I thought it would be. All right, I'm gonna dive back in. Be back shortly. Now I'm gonna go for, I noticed that it's kind of inconsistent length, so what I'm gonna do is start layering a little bit more. Just taking certain sections and layering it a bit more so that when I brush it out, it's gonna give more of a layered curl effect. Sort of like curls on curls on curls. All right, let's switch brushes. I'm going with this guy now. And we're gonna just start puffing through it. Mixture of the brush and my hand. I'm gonna start trying to get some structure out of the back. All right, and now we're gonna work in the bottom. So I'm gonna take some hairspray, and from a distance, we're gonna spray it. And using our fingers, we're gonna dig around in that. And add some, we're gonna add some volume to the bottom. And also push back up some of the teasing. And use your fingers and wind around too to wind up some of the curls to give it more of a decorative look. And as for the bottom, take the packing comb. And for some of those strays that are up there, just tease them on up. And we'll disguise it in with the rest of the hair. Whew, all right. And for certain sections that don't want to tease down, simply go through and trim it. All right, so I have re-teased the front. Now I'm just gonna go through from the ends and pick up lightly. And we're gonna start doing our final touches and brush through to get the front the way I want it. So yeah, the back is exactly how I want it. So now we gotta get the front to match. All right, so the little trick for the ends that I do is I brush through it and I hold it at the ends with the brush. And then I put my palm here, start creating like a wall, and then we just drag the brush upward, like flicking it over the other side. Let me show you like that. And then using that, we flip it over to bring out the curl that it creates. And it creates a more decorative end. Now I feel like I have the front to a place I want it. I was just going through with the comb and fine tuning it. You know, that's always the best way to do your finishing touches, to smooth out. Go through with a rat tail comb. It's a little trick I picked up. It seems so basic, but it works really well. And you can use the end of it if you have curls like this to really like balance out the head and, you know, put more detail into them. But no, I think I have it in a place I like it, so we're just gonna go through and spray it. Like I said, from a distance. We want her to be a helmet. Hand with the hands and just push up those curls. Give it a good pump. That's the old 80s hair pump. Lock those curls in place. Side two. Dig in there with your fingers, you know? All right, and our final touch is the Pump It Up Gold. This one you don't have to go through with your fingers. It's really sticky. It'll end up pulling the hair out. So you're just going to use this as the final layer. And voila, this is the transformed wig. Now I'm going to try her on and we're going to see the final result. All right, and this is the final result. Now, I'm kind of in love with it. I feel like a sexy, like George Washington. Or like a sexy Miranda Priestley from Devil Wears Prada. I don't know, it's fun. It's definitely a very fun hairstyle. I don't know if it's quite me, but on somebody else, I feel like it would be actually kind of cute. That's the back. That's the front. But yeah, it's really cool to see what you actually get from that little small bob wig. It actually can tease out to something really, really big and fabulous. Who knew? Like, I feel like I really did a good job for only spending $12. Come on, drag. Okay, now it's time to reflect on the job I did. Now, in hindsight, I feel like I probably would have tried and curled the back of the wig too, because it was kind of a pain trying to get the blend with the rest of the hair, and I ended up cutting a lot of the hair from the back. So be a better me than I was. Be sure and try and curl the hair too. Don't take shortcuts. Shortcuts never work out. Well, in this case, I made it work. But it would have been a lot easier had I just curled it. Now, this lace is really, really deep. It's too deep for my complexion. Even if I were to contour really hard, it'd be very, very obvious it is not my color. So, Nina, look for this one in the mail. It's coming your way. But yeah, for only spending $12 on Aliexpress, I am very, very satisfied. And like anything from Aliexpress, it does take a long time to get here. So just bear in mind, you know, half of what you pay is what you're gonna wait. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have any ideas you want me to try out. Any wig ideas you want me to do, let me know. This is actually a really fun thing I like to do now. These transformations are a lot of fun to do, so just let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm always open. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I do have merchandise available down below. So until next time, bye. Click here and watch me style a cheap human hair wig from Amazon. Or see me style a $15 wig from Amazon. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll convince Jason Momoa to wear even more clothes in the Aquaman sequel. So click it.